Hi, I'm Tara from A Vegan Visit and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be my top 20 travel hacks, tips and essentials. So I hope you enjoy the video and let's get into it.
First things first, use a packing list. I'm a list kind of a gal, so this one is a must. Use a packing list for 3 reasons. 1, so you don't forget anything. 2, so you don't pack too much. And 3, because it will enable you to pack much more quickly and efficiently. I've attached a PDF version of the packing list that I use down below, so now you have no excuse. 2, plan your outfits. Decide on a target number of outfits for your trip, which should be the minimum that you need to get by, plus 1 extra just in case, and then plan them from the clothes to the shoes to the accessories. Try and pick outfits that you can mix and match. You'll find it is a lot easier to pick what you want to wear when you're away, and also you'll take far less with you, making the whole process easier and more efficient. Pack your sunglasses, spare glasses or any breakables in a pair of trainers or boots to save them from getting crushed in transit. Tip number 4 is to get yourself some compression packing cubes. They are seriously a game changer. If you have ever struggled with space in your suitcase, who hasn't, you need to get your hands on some now. Packing cubes cost around £12 from Amazon, and not only do they neaten up your suitcase, making the whole packing experience much more satisfying if you're a neat freak like me, but you'll probably end up with the opposite problem where you have too much space. A nice problem to have, hey? Number 5 is to roll your clothes. Not only does it reduce the amount of creases in your clothes, when you combine rolling your clothes with using packing cubes, the amount of clothes that you can fit into a teeny tiny space is totally crazy. Tip number 6 is to keep your socks flat. You'll see from the 2 clips here, the first one where they've been rolled has actually got the same amount of socks in as when they have been laid flat, so you can see how much space that saves. Tip number 7 is to get yourself a jewellery holder. If you travel a lot and tend to take 2 or 3 sets of jewellery with you, then I would recommend getting a jewellery holder, but if you don't, there are 2 other ways that I tackle the issue of the dreaded knotted necklace, which is 1, putting each item of jewellery in a separate sock, and 2, folding each item of jewellery in a piece of tissue paper and popping it into a small jewellery box. All of those methods work like a treat. Tip number 8 is to take a laundry bag with you. No one wants their dirties mixed in with their freshly washed clothing, so do yourself a favour and take a small lightweight bag with you that you can store your laundry in whilst you're away. Tip number 9 is to get yourself a microfiber towel. The microfiber towel is another recent revelation for me, along with packing cubes. Seriously, how does a towel that is bigger than me end up in a bag as small as this? Not only does it seem to have magical shrinking powers, but also dries at the speed of light. Slight exaggeration, but it's certainly a lot quicker than a regular towel. Tip number 10 is to split your luggage. I didn't get the nickname Mrs. Safe for no reason. I am a notoriously chilled traveller, however I do have a tendency to risk assess everything in my head first. One of those things is the possibility of being left having to wear my husband's pants should my luggage go missing. So to avoid this, my husband and I take 1 full outfit each and put it into each other's suitcase. That way, if one of the bags go missing, we've got a clean emergency outfit to get us through the next day. Tip number 11 is to put your valuables in your carry-on. I carry all of my valuables, laptop, camera and any sentimental items in my hand luggage, along with items that would be a nightmare to replace, such as certain makeup or medication. Tip number 12 is to get yourself some makeup minis. Not only do minis save you space, but all of that extra weight adds up and will make lugging your suitcase around so much less taxing, especially when you combine it with my next tip, which is to decant your toiletries. I actually weigh out how much I need per day of each item and then decant the exact amount I need into a reusable bottle. Tip number 14 is to cling film your liquids. As we all know, liquids like to explode for fun, so save yourself from ruining your favourite dress and pop some cling film under the lid and then screw the cap back on as tightly as you can for anything that you think might leak. Combine this with tip number 15, which is to invest in a waterproof toiletry bag, and you should be onto a winner. The one that I've got here has got zips on the inside and then a zip around the outside, so the chances of it leaking, especially when combined with the cling film method, are very slim. Tip number 16 is to buy some mini hair tools. The little hairdryer that I've got here is around 1/4 of the size and weight of my regular hairdryer. It does a great job at drying my hair, has a voltage adjuster so you can use it anywhere in the world, and it saves a whole heap of space and weight in my suitcase. Tip number 17 is to get yourself a universal adapter and a multi-socket plug. The one that I've got has actually got USB charger points on it as well. Then you have literally got an endless amount of chargers and it's just fantastic. Tip number 18 is to use a wire bag. If the thought of tangled cables sends you into a bit of a tizzy like it does me, then wrap them up neatly, secure them loosely with a hairband or an elastic band and pop them in a wire bag. That way they are neat and tidy and ready for you to use whenever you need to. Tip number 19 is to use e-documents. Make sure that you screenshot all of your travel documents and save them in a folder on your phone. That way you've got them available offline. So if you turn up to your hotel at 3 a.m, find there's no internet, you've got them ready to access. Tip number 20 is to pack emergency snacks. If you have any special dietary requirements at all, then I'd recommend packing yourself some emergency snacks. I always carry some vegan protein bars and sachets of porridge oats with me, and I cannot tell you how many times they have saved me from having to starve or eat yet another portion of chips.
So I hope you enjoyed the video and learnt a few tips and tricks for the next time that you go travelling. And if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button below for more. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!